From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the five.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome into the Top of the Bleachers. It's Monday.
We talking about why people hate Arkansas. That's what we're talking about. Why do people hate Arkansas? Why are we the ones that are constantly picked on in the media and all that stuff?
I don't know, man. They like making fun of us. For real.
But the great part is that I've been watching Razorback sports since I was knee high to a grasshopper. And so it don't even bother me no more. It don't even faze me. Like, it phases me when they talk good about us. When they say something good about us, I'm like, what in the hell is going on?
Well, if you follow the team close and you know all the players and you know what's going on, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can tell that they don't really know. They stat watch, they watch a few highlights, and they think they know what's going on, you know what I mean? But they got too many games to watch, you know what I mean? They're not just watching one team, you know?
Well, and whether you're a national pundit or a state pundit or whatever, you also have your favorite team, you know, and that figures in. Like,
yeah,
you know, so
it's cool. We root for our team. I don't care. You root for yours, man. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Sure.
Anyway, man, we got opening day college basketball going on, man. They started 7:00 this morning. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
There was a game on at 7:00 this morning, man. They started bright and early.
They play overseas or something?
No. Oh.
Here in the U.S., they started basketball at 7:00.
Yes, they did. The Field of 68 guys, basketball guys, they did some kind of, all day opening day thing. They got games all day going on. They started at 7:00 this morning. I saw St. Bonaventure played at like 10 or something like that right after them.
Man, that was well, if Arkansas would have been in there, they would have put us on at 7:00 in the morning. That's when they'd have given us. Yeah.
It started early. I haven't watched any of them because I've been catching scores that every now and then. It's just a bunch of small schools, you know what I mean? All the big schools start playing like 6. So
I haven't watched any sports today. I ran around town, ran some errands, and then I did an oil change, and then ended up playing PlayStation for a while before I got on here with you. So I have not watched any sports. I only got 2 games on the menu tonight: Razorback basketball, Cowboys football. They're going to overlap each other. I'm going to have to. I'm not going to be able to watch the beginning of the Cowboys game. So when I get to the Cowboys game, hopefully we're not down by 30 or something like that.
I think you'll be, hopefully, by the time the Cowboy game starts, it'll be safe to switch over. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I hope so. Southern, this team we're playing tonight, the Razorbacks, they're actually ranked pretty high in their conference. I don't know what conference that is. Is that the Southern Conference? What is that? Where is Southern at? Where is Southern at? Are they even in the South, or is it like South Nebraska?
Is it the Southern Jaguars? Is that right? I think that's who it is. They are in the SWAC, which is what I thought that was. That's what I thought, which is the
Southwest Atlantic Conference.
There you go.
Yeah.
And they, I saw somewhere they were picked to finish second in their league there. So they're not that crappy, And I want to say they've made the tournament over the last couple of years, at least once.
I don't
know how to check that, but
they're in the Southwest Atlantic Conference. Where are they at? Are they a Louisiana school? What are they?
Oh, where is Southern?
Yeah.
No, Lordy. I don't know. Hang on. Is it just where's Southern University? I don't even know. There might be 100 of them. I don't know. Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
I kind of figured they were in Louisiana.
Well, you figure south, right? Somewhere south. It'd be weird to be in. Oh, they're in Minnesota, but they're the Southern University.
Brandon wants to know if the Titans bounty gated Joe Alt.
I don't know. I saw he got hurt, and he's done for ACL or something, I think. So a lot of guys got hurt.
I guarantee you, if they did bounty gate Joe Alt, I bet you nobody says anything about it. What you want to bet?
Let's see, man. I don't really know anything about Southern except for the Jaguars. That's all I can tell you. And they're in the SWAC. I don't know.
Jaguars, Panthers, and Pumas.
They play the likes of
are all pretty much the same animal. That's what I can tell you about the Jaguars. Jaguars, Pumas, and what did I say? Panthers.
Leopards.
No, leopards. No, leopards are not the same.
Leopards and Panthers are pretty much the same except coloring.
No, not the same animal.
What?
Yeah,
big old cat.
It's kind of like not all ravens are crows, but all crows are ravens. Or maybe that's vice versa. I can't remember.
I know a bulldog is a dog and a Great Dane is a dog. They're both dogs.
Pumas, Panthers, and Jaguars, all pretty much the same animal. Like, it's just what part of the region you live in, what you call them. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say.
I got you. Okay. I got you. I thought you just meant same class or something.
No, they're all cats. I mean, I don't know at what point you become a big cat. To me, it's when I'm scared of you. Like, when I'm scared of you, you're a big cat. That's.
Did you see on Twitter that white lynx or something they someone spotted and took a picture of?
Man, I see all kinds. Fake,
but I'm just saying.
I see all kinds of things on Twitter, and I don't believe any of it. I think it's all AI. Everything I see now, I just believe is AI.
That's probably not a bad approach. I would.
Victor Wembanyama.
Pretty smart.
I'm sure I just like ruined his last name. Victor Wemby. The big guy in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's AI. Have not seen him. Haven't seen him in person. He's like way too big to be doing crossovers. I think he's AI is what I think.
Well, no. There's certain things I haven't seen in real life. I think that could be AI generated, and I wouldn't know it.
Well, the athletes just continue to get bigger and bigger and stronger and more athletic and all that stuff. That you remember that video game NBA Jam, and it was like 2-on-2, and it was kind of you could put in codes, and one of the cheat codes you could put in, you could like dunk from half court. You like take off and you like disappear off screen, and then you come down and you dunk it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're too far away from that. One of these guys is going to dunk from half court at some point. They keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
That would be crazy, but you're not wrong. 3-point line's next, right? I mean, somebody's going to jump from there.
Victor can almost reach it from there. It might be interesting.
Because I mean, these like the world record for the long jump or whatever is like 28 feet.
I think it's actually 29 something. The guy that held
I'm thinking 28-foot mark. That's as far as you jump. There ain't nobody jumping past that.
No, but if Victor could jump from the 28-foot mark, his arms are long enough that I think he could dunk it.
Without jumping?
No, not without jumping, but like before he landed, I think he could dunk it, because if he could jump that far. Like the guy that held the record forever, his name was, it was like John Conley or something. He was from Arkansas.
Mike Conley, is that right?
Mike. I don't know. He might be Mike Conley's dad. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know either.
Conley was his last name. Anyway, his record was like right under 29 feet. And then somebody, I want to say in the late 90s, beat it, or the mid 90s maybe beat it at the Olympics one time and jumped 29 feet. When you think about that, man, that's like from the 28-foot mark past the baseline, you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's just see what the world record is right now. World record.
Probably like 30 feet now.
I'm looking. Men's long jump indoor world record. 22. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what is this? 22 feet.
Well, you got the long jump and then the triple jump.
That was 1907. My bad. 1907. It was 22 feet. That was as far as
because it was some white guy who was doing it. You know, they hadn't let the black guys participate yet. Once they let the black guys participate, it shot way up.
Hang on, where's it doesn't have. It doesn't have like the world. They just went to like 1984 or something. They didn't go. Carl Lewis, 1984, 28 feet, 10 inches.
Yeah, Conley was longer than that.
I know, because I remember he beating him. But it doesn't have that in here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. What am I looking at here?
Hey, Siri.
What's
the world record for the long jump?
The world record for the long jump is 8.95 meters, 29 feet, 14 inches. It was set by Mike Powell in the 1991 World Championships.
Mike Powell.
This is from worldathletics.org and redbull.com.
I didn't even know that, but thanks for the footnotes there. 29 feet, 4 1/4 inch. So that's 1 foot and 1/4 inch past the baseline.
Yeah, I know. It's like almost half court. Bro jumped from half court to the baseline.
Almost, yeah. What
the freak, man? Wouldn't that be something to see in person? Somebody just take off. Holy moly. That'd be pretty cool to see in person.
I don't know, man. I know that on TV, you know, when you watch it on TV, it's not that impressive because they run down the runway and they jump into a pit of sand. And yeah, it looks like a long way, but what they ought to do is they ought to put like a bus or something there so you could actually like have something to measure it. Like that dude jumped further than a bus. Oh my God.
Dude, that triple jump is impressive too, man.
That takes a lot of timing and stuff.
They're like, dude.
Yeah.
It just takes off, man. It's pretty cool. I like that I like the track and field stuff. I was never good at it, so maybe that's why I admire it. Yeah.
I enjoy the track and field stuff. I think that they ought to bring some of that stuff like back to high school. Like I'd like to see high school people throwing the javelin. You know,
oh my gosh. I don't think you want to see that.
Or what's the one with the big ball on the end of the chain? The hammer throw. They need to do that.
Yeah, the hammer throw. Woo. Yeah. How many kids in 1930 were knocked out by a hammer throw? There's probably some statistic on that somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
I know I dropped well, I didn't just drop. I was tossing a 16-pound shot put, and I threw it up really high, and I decided that's going to hurt when I try to catch it. So I moved my hands, and I didn't move my foot. Boom! Right on my toe, man. Right on my toe.
Man, you make it that physically made me hurt. Just by you telling me that story. Dude, I got a little twinge went through my whole body, like.
I was on a concrete sidewalk, So I wasn't like in the grass or anything like that. So I was on a concrete sidewalk.
You can stop. You can stop right
And
now. That's okay.
I lost my toenail on my big toe. But what I really remember was it was like an hour, maybe 2 hours after it happened that I finally took my shoe and my sock off. And I thought, I'm not going to have a toe. It's going to be in the end of my sock, you know? And it was still there. It was not pretty looking, but it was still there.
Toes are the worst. Oh my gosh.
Man, toes suck. Like, I don't know what's worse, getting hit in the old family jewels or getting or stubbing your toe. I mean,
both equally painful.
And why do your toes, why do toes hurt so bad? Like, it takes so long for the pain to dissipate from your toes when you.
Oh,
have you ever seen that?
Talking about it, dude.
You ever seen that movie? You ever seen that movie Payback with Mel Gibson?
Yes.
He's involved with the mob and everything. And at one scene, he gets tied to a chair and they take a ball peen hammer to his feet, to his toes, right? Dude, as soon as they took my shoes off and pulled that hammer out, I would have been singing like a canary. I'd have been like, dude, you ain't got to do this. I'll give you whatever you want. I'll roll over on whoever you want.
Wow. Didn't take much for you, did
it? Oh, man. You start screwing with my feet.
We'll put that one back in the memory bank because I need that sometime. But yeah, grab me by the toes. Well, I guess we had all kinds of stuff happen over the weekend. We had another fire.
Yeah, I heard old Hugh Freeze got thrown out in the cold.
He did. It broke earlier in the day when some dudes saw he canceled his tee time out the golf course. Guys tweeting it out. Oh, Hugh ain't making his golf today.
Well, see, now you would think if you're getting fired, that would be the day to go play golf because you ain't got no other responsibilities. I'd be making that tee time.
Your responsibility is to go clean your office out and get out of here. I don't know. They're probably negotiating and stuff. I don't know.
Can we talk about buyouts for a second? Like
buyouts, yeah.
I don't understand this new thing about. It's not really new, but how big these buyouts have gotten. I don't understand why a university would sign on to a contract where when your coach underperforms, he sucks at his job. Okay. Like you're not winning. He underperforms and you're going to pay him a buttload of money. It's like rewarding him for being a crappy coach.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. Like it doesn't happen at any other job. Like any other job, guy gets laid off. They don't go, hey man, you really underperformed at your job, but here's a buttload of money before you leave. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why we're doing this and why a university would agree to it. Like, especially some of these, like, it was reported James Franklin's was like 55 million. It's like, why? Why are you signing on to something like this? It makes no sense to me at all.
Well, it's because the coaches and stuff and they got agents now that are involved and they want more money and they want more security. And
give them more money.
They'll probably start off negotiating like, I want $20 million a year and a $5 million buyout, and they're like, well, we can't do that. All right, well, I want $19 million a year and 50 million, whatever. It's like they that's what they want. You know what I mean? And these people are so hungry to win that they will buy into whoever's selling them that crap at that time, and they'll be like, "Yeah, if you're gonna come in here and actually win, we'll give you anything you want." That's what they do.
See, I just feel like the kind of money that people are getting for buyouts ought to be more like this. And I know it'll never be like this, but this is like how I feel it should be. Like, you come in, I'm hiring Jason Guthrie to run the Arkansas Razorbacks. Here's what we're going to do, man. We're going to give you a base salary and we're of $1 million a year. Okay. Which is a damn good base salary. Ask any redneck in Arkansas, $1 million a year, good base salary. Okay. And then we're going to have these achievable goals for you. And as you achieve these goals, we're going to give you more money. Okay. Yeah. So if you make a bowl game, you make a bonus. If
they already got that. They already do that.
That's what I'm saying. They need to put more emphasis on that. And this buyout crap needs to go to the house. You need to give your coach a reason to succeed, not a reason to fail. I mean, how are they even stressed out about their job if they know if they get fired, they get $50 million? I mean, I'd be trying to get fired so I could go to the house and collect $55 million. Where's their incentive? Where's their
maybe they think that's going to make them, it's going to bring more peace to them so that they be able to be more clear and coach.
I don't want a coach that's at peace. I want a coach that's worried that he's going to keep his job. That's what I want. I want a coach that's working his butt off.
Well, they got to be worried about that either way too. But I mean,
not one that like it irritates me. It would irritate me as an Auburn fan to know that Hugh Freeze had a tea time during football season.
Oh yeah, they've been
golf is something you play after the season's over. It's not something you play during the season. Okay.
No, he recruiting on the 9th hole, boy.
I'm just saying that it doesn't seem to me like these coaches have much incentive to win when they have all of the incentive to be mediocre and get fired. Mm-hmm. These buyout things are stupid, and whoever is signing on to them and saying, "Oh yeah, we'll give you $55 million," dude, you need to fire that person and get somebody else to negotiate your contracts because that sucks. I would rather you give the coach the money up front, like guaranteed money up front, and screw these buyout things. If you suck at your job and we have to fire you, you don't get rewarded for that. You know what I mean? If a player gets ejected from a game from targeting and he can't play the next game, he's going to get fined his NIL money. You're not going to give him extra money for not playing that ball game. It's just ridiculous. The whole thing is stupid.
It kind of is, yes. That's what they negotiate. They agree to it because that's what the coach wants, and they want that guy, man. They would do whatever it takes to get their guy. Well, it's worked out.
It's worked out real well so far, hasn't it? For the Arkansas Razorbacks, anyway.
Well, I mean, their buyout wasn't as bad as these other ones, but still.
Honestly, it only works out for one team every year. That's the only team that it works out for. Okay. For everybody else, it doesn't work out. Okay. For one team, it does.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's gonna spend all this money, and only one's gonna win. So it's like,
every year.
I know it's tough, man. It's tough out there.
It's not realistic anymore. It's like with the transfer portal and with NIL money, fans and boosters and universities have become unrealistic. You don't go in to build a program anymore. They just automatically assume that since you got the transfer portal, since you got NIL, you should start winning next year. You should be able to put together a team and win next year. And they don't give them any time to actually put together as a coach, it's hard to put together a team because, all right, if I can keep these group of kids right here, these 10, 15 kids right here for 2 years, we're going to be awesome. And then after the first year, they're like, half of them go, "See you later, coach. I'm going over here," such and such,
Yeah. Not to mention it kind of waters down football, right? Because you're not going to be able to learn as much as the playbook. You're not going to be able to, you're going to have to dumb it down because you haven't been learning it for a few years. You got 1 year. to learn it
Yeah.
and do it, you know. So
It's like
got a simple.
you can look at the SEC this year and look at how much parity is across the league, and that's because of this NIL and this transfer portal, and that's great. But then at the same time, like you said, it kind of waters down football because you're not getting these experienced players on your team for 2-3 years or whatever.
Yeah, you got to teach them as much as you can in the time frame that you have, right? So
Yeah,
that's I mean, it's crazy, dude. That's why they think that, because they think, okay, well, I know how much Alabama's spending, and we're going to spend just as much as they are. Okay, then they think, oh, we need a better coach. Whoever has the best coach wins. And then they go out and do the craziest stuff to try to get the guy they think is the guy, and he's not, and then they got to start all over. But it's like, that's why I think like that. It's, in a way, it's true. Like, if everybody spent the same amount of money, it would definitely be a lot more on the coaching. You know what I mean? You better have a good coach that can do the X's and O's and stuff too. But it's more to it than that. You know what I mean? It's
well, not just the buyouts either, but also these contract extensions. It's like a coach, you give a coach a contract for 3 years, and in the first year he does really well. And in between his first and second year of his 3-year contract, you're already talking to him about an extension for 3 or 4 years. It's like, whoa. That first year might have been a fluke. Let's wait until the third year before we decide if we want to extend this guy or not. It's like they rush to do everything. And there's some things don't need to be rushed into. Some things
I don't like how they renegotiate stuff either. If you sign a 3-year deal or 5-year deal, you should be there 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should not go somewhere else and break your contract, because well, a lot of reasons, but I forgot where I was going with that too. But it's just crazy, man. The whole deal crazy.
It bothers me with NFL players because they'll have 2 years left on their contract, and then they want to renegotiate their deal because they had a good year.
Yeah.
It's like, well, then you shouldn't have signed, a 5-year deal. You should have signed a 2-year deal and then renegotiated.
With the coaches, it shouldn't be like, I can use that to get a raise. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Florida's calling me. They're offering me this. You better pay me this or I'm leaving. That shouldn't be.
Well, the buyout should go both ways. Okay, right. Florida wants you that bad, and you're going to go to Florida. Well,
I think
you owe us money, and usually, if I'm not mistaken, it's usually the university that is stealing you that ends up paying the money. But whatever, as long as we recoup our money, I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's these buyout things where you underperform, and we're going to reward you for underperforming. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I
Hugh Freeze out. That's all I know. And that's the 4th week in a row where we had also Shula over at South Carolina, the offensive coordinator. He got fired too. I saw another guy got fired. There's several that have been fired, and there's going to be more. I don't know why this year seems like more and more and more. You know what I mean?
Because of the whole you can win in a year now.
I know. It's like everybody's doing it. Everybody's firing their coach. It's like, what are we doing? Like how many times? Right, Florida, LSU, Auburn, Arkansas. I mean, how many times have you heard there been a season where there was that many openings? I mean, just
in one comment, just because you got James Franklin got fired out of the Big Ten. Yeah, that guy from UCLA got fired. He was only like 3 games into the season. He ends up getting fired.
And freaking Dabo's got 5 losses. He's about to get fired. Norvell down at FSU, he's about to get fired. I mean, all these big time schools.
And here's the crazy part. There's a handful of these coaches that are getting fired that are just going to switch positions and go
I
coach
know.
at these other places. It's like,
I know.
if you were crappy at Auburn, you're going to be crappy at Penn State, or you're going to be
Right.
crappy, FSU.
Listen, if you own a McDonald's,
Yes.
and the guy cooking the burgers can't make the burgers,
Yeah.
you're not going to keep that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You ain't going to move him to fries either. You're
No.
probably just going to get rid of him.
You're going to get rid of that guy and get somebody that can cook burgers like they're supposed to.
Yeah, but you're also not going to give that guy who can't cook burgers $1 million to get the hell out of your store.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, oh man, you're not rewarding them for being sucky at their job. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, you're also, because it's a lot of these older coaches just rotate jobs, you have a lot of these younger assistants and stuff that never get a shot,
yeah.
So, and I'm not against a younger guy, somebody who's an up and comer, but if we go that route, I want somebody who's coming from a successful program. I want somebody who's coming from Alabama. I want an assistant coming from, OSU or something like that. I don't want an assistant from SMU. I don't want an assistant from Southern. I want an assistant that's been in a winning program. I don't have a problem giving a younger guy a shot, but make sure that they've got some credentials behind them before you give them the shot, is all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't want to hire somebody that just got fired.
No, you want to hire, what you really want to do is you want to wait and see who wins the championship, and then go pick off like their OC or go pick off their DC and say, how would you like a chance to be a head coach? And you go try that out,
That's what they used to do.
But now it seems like Brian Kelly, he might sit out a year of coaching, but he'll end up somewhere else at a big school somewhere, because somewhere down somebody thought he was a good coach and they still think he's a good coach.
LSU, they weren't helping me like they act like they were. They had me handcuffed. They wouldn't let me do it this way or that way. And we'll let you do that. Yeah, that's how that works.
And then the other name floating around at Arkansas is Gruden, which I kind of have mixed feelings about Gruden. Like, I feel like he's a name that could actually get us some recruits or whatever, but he's also been out of football for, 2-3 years. He's never coached in college that I know of. I know he coached in the pros quite a bit, but I don't think he's ever coached in college. So I don't know, man. He seems to be a good evaluator of talent. Like when you watch his sit downs that he has with QBs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. He's
but
old,
I don't know.
He's old right now too, and getting older by the day.
Yeah,
he's pushing 70, like he's mid-60s.
Gruden is, man. He looks good for 70. Him
he's
and
not
Pete
70
Carroll.
yet. I don't want to throw that on him, but I know he's in his 60s. He is, because I saw somebody talking about him and Petrino were about the same age. And they're both.
He's taking a lot better care of himself than Petrino has. It looks like.
Petrino looks pretty good too, really, for his age. I thought.
Can we talk about the Razorback game for I just want to talk for maybe 2 minutes about the Razorback football game. Okay?
Sure, we're gonna run out of time today, but go for it.
I didn't get to watch the first half. And so I got home in time to sit down and watch the second half. And we had to lead at halftime. And I even texted in the group chat. I was like, how are we going to blow this? I knew we were going to lose the ball game. We would find a way in the end to lose the ball game. I just knew it. And sure enough, we did it. But here's what irritated me. As a head coach, when you actually berate the referee, which you do not see in college football very often, enough that he actually throws a yellow flag on you, okay? how can you then go in the locker room and complain to your players about 180 yards worth of penalties? How are you able to go in there and tell them that they did wrong when you acted like a complete buffoon?
Well, I don't think he was in the wrong necessarily, and I've seen a lot of people talking about it's the worst officiating thing they've ever seen.
I'm not saying that.
So I don't know if I think he made
him
mad. I think he made that guy mad, and then he was out to call every little single thing that he could find. I think it was more of that than anything. So if he might not have been in the wrong for screaming at him like he was, but that guy took it personal, and you could tell. These calls were. I mean, he knocked that dude down in the end zone, and they didn't call anything. He just ran over there and knocked him down before the ball got there. And was like, no flag.
I'm not saying that the refs weren't bad. What I'm saying is, as a head coach, when you act like that and you get, I don't care if you were in the right or you were in the wrong, and you get the flag thrown on you, you have now lost all credibility when you try to go in and get your team to settle down and not get these penalties and actually play right. And why would they listen to you? You just acted like an idiot on the sidelines, like they're acting on the field. I mean, one of the late hit out of bounds, you could see the Arkansas player, like they were 5 feet out of bounds, and just all of a sudden pushes the guy. It's like, you're a dummy. But as a head coach, you can't go over and call him a dummy because you were a dummy 5 minutes earlier on the sidelines.
There's been coaches yelling at refs for,
and I know that
100 years.
I know that Bobby is a competitor and he wants to win and all that. I get that.
There's nothing worse than when you feel like you're getting cheated.
I know it. I get it.
Trying to win,
but as a head coach, you have to be able to be the leader and the role model for the team.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. A lot of people yell at them refs. All of them do.
Well, that's what you do. You put your tape together, you send it into the NCAA, and if they've already proven this year that if they think it's heinous enough, they'll suspend the whole freaking crew.
Yeah. Well, they said Hunter Yurchek was chasing down the white hat after the game. I don't know what was said.
Well, I'm sure he was probably begging him for money for the NIL. That's what Hunter Yurchek
maybe
does.
That, but
he goes
pretty sure it was
begs for money.
Officiating how crappy it was, though, because it was out of whack by a lot.
Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm done now. I'm done now, Ham, talking about hog football.
It don't matter because we suck, so nobody's going to pay attention to it, but it was horrible.
Well, as a head, again, I go back to Bobby again. As a head coach, he's putting his resume out there on the field. He still wants this head coaching job. So I think he does. And he's putting it out there on the field. Well, you did not make a good case for yourself acting like a buffoon on the sideline.
All right. Well, since we're on the college football, we need to get our power rankings in for the week.
Okay.
So we'll do that, and then by the time we get done with that, it'll be time to hop off probably. So let me go over here. Let's see. Let me pull up the standings because I forget they changed everything, or the rankings, I mean.
I need mine too.
And get some records and stuff because I forgot when it gets past like the 7 or 8 there. Okay. Well, I will say this. Hasn't been much change since week 1 when we started doing this. Is that my number 1?
No, I got to go with OSU for my number 1, man.
Yeah, me too. I mean, they look as good as ever, man. There's no drama around them right now, you know?
It's almost like they're flying under the radar. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, it is.
It's like everybody else is like every week. It's like, oh man, this is a barn burner between such and such and so and so. OSU just just quietly picking up wins and waiting for that college football playoff. That's what they're waiting on.
They are, man. Let me see here. So number 2, let me see. Where's the SEC at here? Let me find. Here we go. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's right. Texas A&M probably gonna be my number 2.
I'm with you. I got nothing that says that ain't true.
All right, and then so out of Big 12, ACC.
Big 12, I got to put in BYU, man. Still sitting at 8-0. I mean, they're marching right to that championship.
Dude, Georgia Tech lost, man.
Georgia Tech and Miami both lost.
Yeah, Miami lost again. Who'd you say number 3? Oh, BYU.
BYU, yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. BYU.
And then I guess out of the ACC,
you got Virginia.
I guess you got to pick Virginia, man. They're sitting there 8-1, jumped up to number 12.
Yeah, they're gonna play for the title. Yeah, Georgia Tech. That's so crazy, man. Louisville and Miami both in that conference, and not even going to sniffing the top there. Well, they're only one game back, I guess. But all right, and then so number 5 is going to have to be the next best team in America, probably. So I'm putting Indiana number 5. Or no, we got to do the non-power 5, right, or whatever.
There's nobody in the non-power 5 except Memphis.
Or non-power 4 or whatever.
They're the only ones that the non-power 4 that are still, except for unless you want to put Notre Dame in there. It's either going to be Memphis or Notre Dame, and I don't really want Notre Dame in there.
All right, I'm putting Memphis.
Let's put Memphis in there.
All right. Now
6, you got to put Indiana.
You got to put Indiana. Yeah.
And then I don't know, man. Like 7, 8, 9, you could probably do all SEC.
Let's see. You got Alabama, Georgia, Oregon.
You got Alabama, Georgia, and Ole Miss out of the SEC, all of them with 1 loss.
Yeah, Oregon. I'm gonna do Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, Ole Miss. Dang, that's crazy. Texas Tech, I guess.
I don't know who else you put in there, man.
Who you got number 7? My bad, I ran off and left you. You got Alabama?
I think I'll go Indiana, Alabama.
Okay.
I think I'll go 8 Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Okay.
9 Oregon. And 10 Georgia. But Georgia's not going to get to play for the championship.
I actually like yours better than mine. Let's switch
then
that.
you got to put in 11 and 12.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Texas Tech's got to get in there at 11.
Yeah, Texas Tech.
Who comes in at 12?
Hang on a minute. Texas Tech is I don't think they are number 2. Okay. All right. Cincinnati's 5-1 as well. Let's see. Who's Texas Tech got left? Let's see. Oh, they got BYU this week. That's going to decide some stuff right there. Texas Tech BYU at Texas Tech. No, wait a minute. Yeah, no. Yes, BYU at Texas Tech.
Who you putting in at your number 12? You're going to love this, man. You're going to absolutely love who I got at number 12.
I think I'm going to put Oklahoma.
I got Texas. I got Texas at number 12.
Oh, you suck. No, Oklahoma beat Tennessee. I like
Yeah,
that.
I know,
Texas
but
beat Vanderbilt. No, who they beat?
Texas beat Vandy, and
Vandy.
they've beaten OU.
Did they? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they did. Boo! I try to
I
black
got
that out of my memory.
I got Texas at number 12, man.
Heck with Texas, man. Down with a horn, bro. I ain't voting for them for nothing. All right, there you go. Top 12. Boom.
So you said you need to be off by 5:30. How come? Oh, you got a doctor's appointment?
Yeah, I got a doctor. Gotta go see the doc, get checked up. Because I went to see him. Yeah, I usually go every 4 months. And so I went in for my 4-month, and some stuff was out of whack.
Yeah,
And
I
he was
remember you
like,
telling me.
and so I've been eating better. I've been eating no sugars, just a little bit here and there, different things, like I have a sandwich or something, or had a cracker or two the other day. Maybe
It's
some
not.
croutons.
It's not really sugar. It's carbs.
Yeah, but I'm mainly eating, salad, eggs, meat, No, I'm trying to stay away from sugar. But anyway, so he was like, I want to see you back in a month instead of the 4-month thing. I want to see you in a month. So I gotta see him. But then I called him a while ago and said, hey, can I do a virtual thing? Because the thing's at 5:30 all the way across town. You know how they are. You sit there for 20, 30 minutes waiting on them to get you in, you know what I mean? And then, 20, 30 minutes. Oh, I missed half the game. You know what I mean? I'm like,
well, they
So-
make you wait. They make you wait at least 10, 20 minutes in the waiting room, and then they move you to a smaller room, and they make you wait 10, 20 minutes in the smaller
know.
room.
Why'd you tell me to be here at 2:30 if I wasn't going to talk to you till 3:25? Just tell me to be here at 3:25 next time. You know what I mean? They don't do that. No, be here at 2:30. And if you're late, we're going to cancel you. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck? You're
Yeah.
45 minutes late yourself here, buddy.
I'm canceling you.
I know, man. Doctors is
Yeah.
crazy.
The doctors, yeah. And if they got like a 3:16 tea time, I bet you they show up at 3:16. What do you want to bet?
I bet they do. I bet they all
But
time.
they
all
get-
time. Yeah, I hate being late. Yeah, I bet
Yeah,
you do. You sorry dog. Anyway, I had Crystal call them and set up a virtual appointment.
Okay.
I was like, heck yeah, sweet.
So Brandon
yeah.
wants to know which game
good.
this week you think is going to be better, LSU versus Arkansas or Indiana versus Penn State?
Indiana, Penn State.
You think Alabama will handle LSU?
Yes.
I kind of think that too. I think Indiana is going to handle Penn State. I think both of them are. I don't know if either one of them are going to be really great games. I could be wrong though. Maybe Penn State comes out just fired up. It was trying to wreck Indiana's season. I mean, to me, that's what you're playing for if you're Penn State at this point. You want to wreck somebody's season. And who better than Indiana, who's undefeated right now?
Man, they don't deserve that. Leave Indiana alone, man.
No, but I'm saying as a team that's not going to get to go to the college football playoffs and you're looking for motivations in your next game, that's a great motivation. You could be a wrecker, man.
Bro, Indiana football is exactly like Arkansas football. For a long, 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 long time, they has sucked so bad. They're a basketball school. They don't care about football. We play basketball. It's the Indiana. We're the Hoosiers. All that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. It was like the football teams stink. They good now.
I know they're good.
They're pretty good now. Yeah. So.
But I'm trying to
Happy
make
for
this Penn State Indiana game something worth watching.
Yeah, I think it'd be closer than the other one. I think Alabama's. I don't know what to figure. I bet 2 touchdowns.
I don't know. Maybe LSU. There's something to be said about like when I've heard so many people say this, and I don't even know if I agree with it, but I heard a lot of people say, like, the game after we fired Sam, oh, they look like they were just playing harder, and they were just, it's like, really? Is that what it looked like, or was it the bye week, and that's the reason they looked like they were playing better?
Yeah.
I don't know, but sometimes a team will get fired up when their coach gets fired or something like that. So who knows, man? Maybe LSU will come out and give them a ball game.
Indiana minus 14.5.
Holy moly!
Alabama minus 9.5.
Wow. So the pundits think that you're wrong. They think the LSU Alabama game is going to be closer than that.
I think that, I don't think it will be. I don't know. Depending on how Penn State, I don't know. They pretty stinky too. But
all right, give me a score prediction for Arkansas Southern tonight in the season kickoff. Think the Hogs break 100?
84 to 57.
Hogs win.
Hog win, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna go 92. All right.
I hate doing this, dude. We're jinxing ourselves so bad. Right?
I'm gonna go 92 to 12. That's what I'm.
It's the worst shooting in Arkansas basketball history.
I was there for that game.
Oh
I was there for that game. I was in the building. We could not hit a shot, man. It was terrible.
That's horrible. I wish
set a record while I was there. I was like, oh, this is the kind of record you want to be a part of. Right?
No, I hope they come out and handle business. You know what I mean? And don't, look this. If they stay consistently, just like they keep, if they keep getting better, that's.
I want to see them shoot 75% from the free throw line. That's what I want from the Hogs tonight. I want to see them hit their free throws. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, we do need to hit free throws.
It just irritates me, man. It irritates me. I revert back to D.A. Dockey. Free throws win ball games.
They do, man.
They do.
All the time you see some guy's got like 22 points, and you'd be like, what, 22 points? And then you look over. Yeah, he was 3 for 8 from the field. I'm like,
yeah.
How did he get 22 points? Oh, he had 17 free throws. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely makes a big difference for sure. Dr. J, I remember I had this video when I was a kid, this Dr. J video where he was teaching about dribble one and crossovers and stuff. And he was talking about free throws. He's like, it's a free shot. There's nobody even guarding you. You should make this one every time. That's what he said.
It ain't no lie, man. Like
that's what Dr. said. That's what Dr. J said in like 1985.
look at the high scorers in the NBA, man. Shea, Steph. All of them got Mike back in the day. LeBron gets all their points from the free throw line.
Yeah, they get like
and LeBron
10, 15 points. Yeah.
And LeBron sucks at free throws. Just imagine if like LeBron was a good free throw shooter, how many points he could have by now.
Man.
Or Shaq. I've always thought that about Shaq. Like Shaq probably could have got Kareem's record before anybody, because they had the whole hack of Shaq and everything. Dude, if he could have just hit free throws,
Yeah, I know. All right, man. Well, let's get out of here. We'll go do this doctor thing and then watch some basketball, some football, and just hang out and all that stuff. So enjoy your Monday, man.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Peace out.
Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.